Okay, one more time, let's go to the word File on the pull-down menu and go down to New. And we will be working with one of the images from the previous lessons, once again. So my minimum size recommendation would be Profile Web, 960 by 560. Don't go smaller than that. Click OK. File Place. Practice makes perfect. We want the PSD. That's the 136318728 PSD. We don't want to link it. Why? Well, it's not really going to make any difference between what we do or don't do in this lesson. However, I don't like that X going across it. It's kind of distracting. So that's my only reason. We do want to show import options. Click Place. Make sure one thing is done here. Convert layers to objects and click OK. Click to place it. Practice makes perfect. And put it where you want it to be. Now we do have technically two layers. We have a photograph and we have photo spin, which is text. Let me show you something before we get into this lesson. I'm going to move layers over for a second. Okay, let me make that a little bit bigger this way. Layer 1 is the layer we deposited our image. We can change that name if we want to, no big deal. But if we open it up, there is the actual name of the document, the PSD, and if we open that up, there are the layers. Exactly the way they exist in Photoshop, exactly the same names. We have Photoshop-like control inside of Adobe Illustrator. Let me go ahead and collapse that down and get back to the lesson by dragging this and putting it back over here. Wait for that transparent blue. Let go. What I want to do here is, you know what? I want to apply some filters, some Photoshop filters to this image. I don't have to go back and edit original. I could. Okay, I could. But I don't have to. I can do it right here. So we have it selected. Now remember, we have two things. We have a vector layer here, in a sense, that's got photo spin, and we have the photograph. If you go to the word effect on the pull-down menu, you will notice you have Illustrator effects. They will not work on a photograph. I can go into, say, distort and transform and pucker and bloat and play around all day long, but it won't work. But watch this down here when I turn on the preview and change it. It works. Why? That's an object. That's vector. So yes, we can apply Illustrator, but notice it didn't do anything here. So what we need to do, I click Cancel. What we need to do is go into the Photoshop effects area. Like we could go into Distort and do a diffuse glow. Okay, let me come down here and say Fit in View. And we can play around all day long. We're in the gallery, okay? We can do anything we want. You say, I think I might like that. I think I'll use that one. I think I'll click OK. So it did it. Now let's say we come back tomorrow and we say, you know what? I didn't really like it yesterday when I applied it. I really don't like it now. That was dumb. I don't know what I was thinking. I need to get rid of that, but I can't undo it because that was yesterday. Yeah, you can. This is non-destructive editing. Believe it or not, Illustrator came out with Photoshop non-destructive editing layers before Photoshop did. If we go into our Appearance panel right here, there it is. Now if I click it here, it takes me back into the gallery. I can try something else if I want to. Click OK again. You say, I don't want any of this. I want the original image. Well, simply select it here and click the Delete key. Or actually, not the Delete key, the Delete button, the trash can. Total control with Illustrator objects and with Photoshop filters directly in Adobe Illustrator, and everything is non-destructive. I love it.